Hi everyone, I welcome you to my regular talk time called Say It As It Is. Today's topic is unbalanced relationships. I won't be long, I want to take a few points on this topic. Point number one is work from a point of love. As couples, in whatever we do, we have to do it from the point of love. When a guy wants to make a decision, he has to do it calmly, thinking about his spouse, the female, and as a female wants to also make a decision, she also has to think about her husband, not in a selfish manner, but whatever you are doing, do it for the team. And in making decisions like traveling and other aspects of your life, you also have to think about your kids. So you work from a point of love in making your decisions. And even as working from a point of love in a relationship, in order for you to enjoy it, you also have to work from a point of love for yourself. As a couple, do not listen to talk from outside telling you to increase your number in the family when you have not even increased financially yet. So that is another way of working from a point of love, by loving yourself, to make decisions on your own accord, increase in number on your own accord, and don't listen to what somebody else is saying there, because kids are beautiful, yes, but they also are liabilities. If you create so much liability, at the end of the day, you will be living your life in an embarrassed way, because it will show. If you don't have the money to take care of your kids, it will show. So if you love yourself, love your family well enough, then do not listen to other people out there. Point number two is don't lose yourself in a relationship. To have a balanced relationship and not an unbalanced relationship, you have to not lose yourself. Don't enter a relationship and become a totally different person, especially in the negative way. If your spouse is impacting something onto you in a positive way, then there's no problem with learning new things and becoming a better you. But once the person is influencing you in the wrong way, then brother or sister out there, you have to try not to lose yourself even whilst you are in a relationship. A simple example would be like in my own case, when I was much younger, I dated somebody who bought me some gifts, and the content include some very short skirts, interesting tops, and a couple of things I would need around. In order to protect myself, I took the few items that I would need and are okay for me. The remaining things that does not represent me, I returned it to the guy, and he was like surprised why I bought you gifts but you are refusing it. My point was, when you met me, I was not wearing short clothes. So why is it now that we are together, you want to influence me in the wrong way? So in a relationship, you are supposed to try not to lose yourself. If you are a male or a female out there dating someone who drink or smoke, you don't have to follow the person. At the end of the day, if the relationship is not flowing the way you even want it, then you can even have a reason why you are breaking up with that person, because of the bad drinking or smoking habit. But it is your responsibility not to lose yourself in a relationship. Now, another aspect that is really on my heart is this weight issue. As we are growing older, both male and female, sometimes we suffer from weight. With all the food that you've been eating, by the time you reach your 30s and 40s, it's really hard to kind of maintain your weight. This weight issue affects people so much that they lose themselves. That sometimes when an individual stands before the mirror, they cannot even love themselves anymore. How is that possible? That is a very wrong mentality and a bad state to be in. Don't lose yourself, honey. Do not lose touch of yourself. You depend on, you should be the last person to give up on you. Let me put it in that way. Be the last person to give up on you. Weight is just, I would say is a passing status. You can make weight loss plan and work towards it. But how is it possible with all the pressures and all of the challenges of life and all the battles you have to fight, then you want to lose the fight of loving yourself too? Come on, let these words touch somebody out there who is not loving his or himself, and change your mentality, change your mind. Because there are a lot of people who already hate you. There are a lot of things coming to you left, right, center. Then you want to also add up to the weight, add up to the insult to not love yourself. No, that's not a good mentality. If Satan has you in that trap, I pray that God cause deliverance for you, because that's not a good place to be. So don't lose yourself in any situation, in any state. You have to be strong enough to, when you have issues, you should be able to run to God first. But then you should be your own comfort place. Sit down, talk to yourself, love yourself, cherish yourself. So some women even reach to the state where they begin to feel ugly. They don't even have enough how do you call it, confidence in themselves that they are beautiful anymore. Why do you depend on somebody consent to tell you are beautiful? Okay, I see human body like the phone. The body is the frame. The actual you is on the inside of the flesh. That's what makes you. Your personality. What about all those beautiful things that are on your inside? So because you have added weight, you begin to lose yourself and say, how do you call it? I don't love myself anymore. You are now becoming depressed, getting sick, and all sorts of things just because of weight. When it's something that you can control. The Bible says, "Ye are gods." So as a God, handle that matter, or how do you call it, on your own. Please don't lose yourself in a relationship because of weight. Another aspect is, it's better for the male in a relationship to love higher or better or bigger than the female. I say that to say that most relationships start because of the initiative of the man. He comes and proposes to the woman and everything. So after he calls you to him and you agree, come and sit down as a queen. Let him express the love that he says he has for you. Enjoy it from the beginning of the relationship, and watch it flow, and also love him, submit to him, and all of that. But even some of the relationships that are working okay, there are a lot of challenges, a lot of things go wrong. So as a female, don't just be the overexcited one. You want to take care of the love weight. You want to take care of the submission weight. Girlfriend, that's too much work. So as a woman, I think it's better for a man to be the one in love in a relationship. The woman do the submission. That's what the Bible says. Husband, love, wife, submit. So please, if you want to enjoy a relationship, try and listen to how do you call it, some of the things I'm saying. My last point is, get what is due you in a relationship. Everybody have different love languages. Now, if your love language is, you like to be out there, you like to enjoy yourself, you like for the men to give you attention, ask for it. If you're in a relationship, you love to be told, I love you. Say to the guy, I love you. And then he will get to be able to tell you. But if it's not coming, keep asking. If it's not coming, keep asking, keep demanding for what you need. There are some ladies who love for the guy to spend on them. Find a way to sugarcoat him and get him to spend on you the way you deserve, the way you want to be taken out, the way you want, or how do you call it, for him to cherish you. You cannot be in a relationship and be hungry for things you need. Just sitting in it and quiet and don't make demands and stuff. I've seen an elderly woman at the age of 80 still crying because her husband never loved and cherished her in a marriage. This is how do you call it, hard, and for a lifetime relationship pin can stay into people's heart. It stayed with her for a lifetime, because if somebody is at the age of 80 and still unhappy and hurt because of the way her husband treated her, then these are serious cases to address. So I'm saying to you, whatever thing you need from your spouse, once you are with that person and you are not satisfied, it is your right to request for it. Get what is due you whilst you are in a relationship. Because I said, what use is a relationship if you are not enjoying it? Relationships are meant to be enjoyed. I'm a young person. I don't want to come and start getting gray hair because of simple things that I'm supposed to enjoy in a relationship. If you're understanding what I'm saying there, at least we are kind of like going somewhere. It's so serious these days. A lot of relationships are breaking up. A lot of marriages are collapsing left and right because people are not getting what is due them. People are not being satisfied. If you see the level of commitment, some people are there giving 100% of their commitment, their love and everything, whilst other people are just giving tiny dust, giving drops of love. How can you call somebody to say I love you, and then when the person comes you are just giving them drops of your love? That's not fair. So if you don't want to get old and cry tomorrow and you are in a relationship, get what is due you. Ask for it nicely, ask for it softly, demand for it if you have to, but as long as those hours are going, enjoy the thing while it lasts. That's what I have to say, because many things around us are happening. Different type of relationships and stories I've heard. You know, that even helped me to discuss this issue today, because people are not getting what is due them. Most relationship people just come and call each other, come and, oh, let's sit down together. You sit down, and then the relationship begins to get dry. Nothing interesting is happening. Then why did the two of you say no to every other person out there and say before the pulpit, I will forsake all others and stay with this person? Then when the time comes for you to do what you have to do, you don't want to pay up. I'm talking from the marriage aspect. If you call a female from out there, when she was single, or something, a friend of mine was saying, after she got married, there were no gifts. Those who wanted to propose to her, she used to have a lot of gifts, even on her birthday and stuff. Once she got married, all the guys, they withdrew. Why? Because the husband drew the line that this is mine. Now that she's all yours, you have to keep doing what you used to do when she was single. So women, stand up. Guys, stand up. Don't let nobody take you from the shelf. That's how Liberian people can say, once you're in a relationship now, I say, oh, he or she is no more on the shelf. Don't let nobody take you from the shelf just to come and put you down for dust to get on you again. If that person took you down, that means the person had some activity for you to probably enjoy. So it must be enjoyed. Complain about it. Don't just sit down and keep quiet. If you are not getting your I love you, ask for it. Demand for it. You say it. Nobody, don't tell anybody I love you. The person tell you thank you. That's an insult. You can't be in a relationship. I've heard that one before. That's why I'm saying it. Husband and wife. The wife said, oh honey, I love you. I don't know where the guy was, and he told his wife, thank you. Whoa! That was me, that one. When you can't really be in trouble with me. It's not supposed to be so. The love, how do you call it? Weight is supposed to be equal, and the boundary is supposed to be very close. The margin is supposed to be very close, not like this, and the way is like this. Especially for us, the young people, the kind of stress and hard time and craziness our mothers had to go through in their relationships. Those were the olden days. These modern days, I mean, you have to try to enjoy it better than your mama or your papa before. So please, in order to have a balanced relationship, let's pay attention to some of the things I've said. Thank you so much for your time, and please remember to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. That's where you can find my videos that are shared on Facebook. At least you can be able to download it from there. So thank you for your time. Your attention to my videos encourage me to do more, and God bless. Today's topic has been unbalanced relationship. I hope and pray that we remember to pray for our spouses so that we all can be able to have balanced relationships and enjoy life as God has planned it for all of us. God bless, and thank you for your time. Bye.